What's up, everyone? Harry the Big Dog here. This is day 15, which I'm going to do a recap of the first 14 days. This is day 15 of the 50-day countdown to the 50th anniversary of hip hop. So, we've been talking. Oh, wait. Let me get my shout outs in. Shout out to Free Agent Soul, Free Agent Radio, and Broadcast Hip Hop Network. Now I can start. So we've been talking about, the nostalgia from back in the day. I just been kind of giving you a visual for those who may have forgotten or those who don't know at all. And some of the things that we talked about was um, Coke Rock and DJ Kool Herc. Now, they were some of the pioneers that kind of got this thing really going. They were DJs before them. Disco Disco King Mario. Hopefully I'm saying his name right and not messing it up. But they were kind of the spearhead and why this 50th anniversary thing is going on. Shout outs to the hip hop museum, and they are gonna have some nostalgic stuff there. I'm gonna get a chance to go there one day and check it out. But if any of you haven't gone to the hip hop museum, then make sure you get to go. Make sure you see the nostalgia. I know my boy DJ Tony Crush has some stuff there, and a whole bunch of other artists has stuff there. So along on this journey, um, we talked to my boy DJ Mr. Anderson from Eden Wall Projects. Shout out to Eden Wall, 1159 forever. Talked to my boy DJ Mr. Anderson about hip hop back in the day in the Bronx. We talked to my boy Super Dave DeBerry about slang words. We threw out all the old ones back in the day, copacetic, dope, fresh, all of them. We talked about board games, Monopoly, the game of life, backgammon, all of those games that we used to know and love from back in the day. We talked to my man DJ Ty V from Baltimore about hip hop back in the day. Now, in the future episodes, I'm going to talk to some DJs that were DJing prior to that word hip hop coming out. I do believe the word didn't come out until the late 70s, early 80s, the word hip hop. So there wasn't no hip hop back in the day when Coke Rock and Kool Herc were doing their thing. When Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five was out there, when Cold Crush Brothers was out there, when Force MCs was out there. So we talked to my man DJ Level Kev about turntables and the different types of turntables, whether it's a cheap Gemini or a dope Technique 1200. Talked about the difference between direct drive and belt drives and putting the belts in the freezer and thinking they're going to unstretch itself. We talked to my man, heavy hitter DJ Cam, about the radio stations back in the day. Me from coming from New York, we knew about 92 KTU, WHBI, WBLS. This was pre Hot 97. This was pre a couple of other 98.7 Kiss. It was pre all of those stations. We also did a 45 record battle. And you can catch all of these episodes. Just go back into the archives in the videos and you'll see all of these episodes. We talked about the old school department stores. Yo, Gimbals, Alexander's, Crazy Eddie, Cowdoors, and a whole bunch more. Florsheim. And it was a whole bunch we didn't get to, but I just wanted to kind of, talk about the ones that may have been forgotten or some people have never heard of before. We talked about the old school cars that was out back in the day. We talked about TV shows that was back out in the day. I'm talking about Alice. I'm talking about, remember the TV show Cannon, Harry O. That's where I got my name. Ha. We talked to DJ Sky about hip hop in Brooklyn and how it was there. Bronx, Queens, Brooklyn, all the boroughs had their own thing going on. But and eventually we came together as New York, but still everybody had their own thing going on at one time. We talked to the architect DJ from Philly about what it was like in the 90s. He's not as old as I am and some of my, buddies. We're of age where we know about the 70s, but also know about the 2020s too. There's some people that haven't been born back in the 60s like I was. So we talked to the architect DJ about Philly and what it was like back in the day when DJ Jazzy Jeff, Cash Money, all of them was really just getting started and innovating and creating. We talked to Robin, the wife, about Jersey hip hop and how they got started. We talked about how Jersey was really known for their house music, but in the early days, it was all about the hip hop. She came on with her um, bamboo earrings, at least two pair. She had the Kago hat on, she had the Casals on. And, I just wanted to give a recap of what's going on. We have this is day 15. We got 35 more videos to do. I got a whole bunch of people's coming up. I got some nostalgia coming up. I got my peoples from the West Coast coming up. I got people from overseas coming up. So definitely stay tuned and thank you for following thus far what's going on. And again, I'm just painting a picture of what it was back in the day when hip hop was just being born and the things we were doing, the places we were going, the foods we were eating. In the New York, there were a lot of Spanish restaurants. There wasn't Mexican restaurants like it is nowadays. There were mostly Spanish restaurants, arroz con pollo. We was getting all of that food, and that was like the normal. The Jamaican spots there with the when they actually used to bake the cocoa bread. It didn't come in a package and they just microwaved it. They actually used to bake it right on the corner of 241st and White Plains Road right before you catch the bus to come on the projects. There was a Jamaican restaurant right there. I cannot remember the name of it. It was that long ago. So if you do remember, let me know in the chat. Also, let me know in the chat who you want to see. I got a bunch of people's coming up. I got a bunch of nostalgia you're going to be amazed to see because you probably haven't seen them in so many years. Or some people have never seen them at all. So this